Hi there. Today's video, I just want to say I'm sorry that I haven't been able to take any videos lately to kind of give you an insight on what's going on at the rescue, but my focus has been on our cats, and that's what today's video is about, is what's been going on with our cats, more than what's been going on with the construction here at the rescue, because I haven't been able to do any building or anything at the rescue because of what's been going on with the cats. It's really to give you a little bit of insight and a reality of what really goes on in a sanctuary such as ours with so many cats, and especially senior cats. As you know, Mocha, first of all, I'd like to say thank you to all of our donors that helped in the care of Mocha. That was really important. Mocha, as you know, she was our stomatitis cat, and she had gone to the vet, and she had developed a tumor on her neck that she was going to have removed, and the vet, the surgeon, had determined that the size and the location, that it was over her trachea and her jugular, that it was too dangerous to remove. And if it was not removed, or I apologize, that so she came back here, and then we had a follow-up at the vet because she was struggling. A few days later, the vet had determined that the best course of action for her at that time was, because it wasn't able to be removed, if she was not euthanized, that she would probably die from suffocation, because it would eventually close up her airway and she would not be able to breathe. So we decided to humanely euthanize her because, of course, anybody who loves their pet would never want their pet to go through that. So we decided that for Mocha. So after the loss of Mocha, that was pretty hard. But after that, the dominoes kept falling. Raven is another stomatitis cat. She started to have a flare-up, so we brought her to the vet. She needed or required a depot injection and a convenient injection. Also, upon evaluation, it was noticed that she had a growth on her gum and her cheek, and so we're hoping with the depot injection that that growth will go down. It didn't feel very hard, but we're hoping it goes down. If it doesn't, she will need a surgical removal of that growth. Next, little Bella cat here. She was struggling. She's our oldest cat. She's our diabetes cat, and so she was struggling, so she had to go to the vet. And all this started happening after Mocha, so this is within the last couple months. So she struggled, so we brought her to the vet. She had blood work done, she had a urinalysis done, and she had, once the blood work was done and the urinalysis, her blood sugar was pretty high, her glucose was high, and she had a urinary infection. So she was put on antibiotics, and then we did a fructosamine level. The doctor had recommended that she come back or schedule for a blood glucose curve. So we did that so that we can adjust her, maybe make adjustments to her insulin. So we adjusted it, recommended that we do another one in 2 weeks following, and that way we can test her urine again after her antibiotics are finished. So we brought her back again in 2 weeks and tested her again, made another adjustment to her insulin, kind of got her where we thought she should be at this time, and her urinary infection was gone. So that was her. Then our Ash over in the other cat house, now these could be happening on top of each other, just all within the same 2 months. So, but Ash was displaying sneezing, coughing, allergies or cold symptoms. So we brought him there to the doctor, and his chest was clear. So the doctor didn't see any serious upper respiratory problems, but she put him on a CPAC. But his blood work came back. He had blood work and x-rays done. His blood work came back showing that he may be pre-diabetic, so she required a fructose level test. So we did that, and so that test also indicated that he is pre-diabetic. So his course of action is that we have to change and put him on prescription food now, and also monitor Ash now for pre-diabetes. And now, a month after that appointment, he is now displaying the same symptoms as he did when I initially brought him in. So now he's being treated for possible allergies as well. So we have to monitor that. And then another day I walked into the other cat house, and there was blood all over the deck. Didn't know what that came from, but apparently came from Jinx. And he had one of his toenails came out of his toe. So he has an appointment early next week, and but he's was immediately put on antibiotics and oral antibiotics and topical antibiotics. So, and he's being contained until he goes to the vet so that he doesn't cause further injury to his toe. So we're hoping for that, not knowing what that is yet, what the cause of that was. And Pepper in here, she started to get an infection, possible upper respiratory infection. She had infection in her eye. So she went on antibiotics, and she seems to be improving. She's almost all the way better. And then Domino. Domino seemed to be slowly not. He was the last cat, if you can remember. He had a dental done. He was one of the cats from our feral cat colony down in Palm Beach County that we had transferred up here. And he started slowly, a couple days in a row, he was slowly eating less and less. And then one day I came in, and he was just not acting right, and he totally did not want to eat, and he was actually in the corner, in the corner of the house, and he was just not in his normal place or hanging out. He was just not right. So I took him and I brought him inside the house. And I brought them, usually that's where I bring all the triage animals when they're not well, so that I can monitor them, and the vet made an appointment for the next morning. So I gave him some fluids, made him comfortable for the night, and then we brought him in the next day. So he had blood work and and a urinalysis done, and that showed that he had bad kidney. He had potassium, low potassium. His BUN, his kidney functions were elevated, were not good. But he also had some bacteria, so we're not sure whether the bacteria. He's also FIV positive, so we're not sure if the bacteria is causing the elevations. The potassium is a little concerning, but he was given 2 different antibiotics. We are treating him daily with daily fluids, antibiotics, renal supplements, and he's going back for a recheck on Friday, and we're hoping that he makes a complete turnaround. But this is the reality of what we face here as a rescue. And as a small rescue, it's very hard to do all this without support. And and the support we get, God, I appreciate it so much. I appreciate the support I get. I do, more than I can say. I'm blessed by the people that support me, but we need support. We need more support, because we can't do it alone. We just can't. So I'm asking for help. We need help. Whatever you can do. You can go on our website at www.fortheloveofgraceanimalrescue.org. There's different ways you can help us. You can sponsor a cat. You can sponsor any one of those cats that I mentioned. You can donate food. We always need food. We don't have the money to stock up on food. We never stock up on food because we don't have it. We buy food each week as we need it. That's how we get our food, unless somebody donates it. Otherwise, we have enough food left in there for about 5 days, and then I have to go back and buy more food. And cat litter, same thing. We buy cat litter when it's on BOGO at Publix, or on sale at Sam's or at Costco. So that's how we save our money, because we have to pretty much cover most of the stuff on our own, because of the lack of support. Again, we do get some support. We do have people donating food, which I am blessed for that. But we have a lot of animals. We have a lot of expenses, a lot. But I'm asking for help. So if you can help in any way, I'm just asking, to please do that. If you feel more comfortable, making a donation directly towards our vet, you can also do that. You can reach out to me, and I can give you the name of our vet, and you can put money on our account at our vet. Otherwise, you can make a donation to our through our website. Either way, but we definitely need some help. Also, if you can share this video with people, just ask them small amounts. I know everybody's struggling out there like we are. I understand that. But just a cup of coffee, if everybody helps in that small way, it'll help us a little bit. That's all I'm asking. And it'll help. Just her insulin alone is $75. There's just one cat, and that doesn't include everything else. But I'm sure you have your own animals. But I appreciate you listening, and reach out to me anytime. If you have any questions, if you want pictures, you want videos, I'll send them to you. Anything you want. Thank you for listening and watching our video, and God bless, and pray for our cats. Till next time, take care.